Apparently taking the dog for a walk is a good way to find a woman. But what if you want to find a woman who's still alive?
My theory of evolution is that Darwin was adopted.
I like my women the way I like my skis, rented.
I broke my glasses the other day, and I haven't had a chance to get them replaced, so I've been drinking out of my hands. It's all right, take your time.
The other night I was in a place I felt like having a few drinks. Someone ordered a bartender. I said, surprise me. He showed me a naked picture of my wife.
I like an escalator, man, because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs.
If only Africa had more mosquito nets, then every year we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS.
I got a new dog. He's a paranoid retriever. He brings back everything because he's not sure what I threw him.
As a kid, my dad used to always hit me with a camera. I still have flashbacks.
I saw a headline in the paper. It said, man held after rape. I thought they cuddled.
I mean, it's not easy being me. When I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway.
Do homeless people really get knock-knock jokes?
So this bloke said to me, he said, Tim, as a young boy, was your mother very strict with you? I said, let me make one thing absolutely clear. My mother was never a young boy.
I had a relationship with a blind girl, which was rewarding but challenging. It took me ages to get her husband's voice right.
My uncle was a clown for Ringling Brothers Circus. And when he died, all his friends went to the funeral in one car.
I mean, and nobody was nice. My mother never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend.
When I was in America, I really got into the culture. I went into a shop and the guy said, have a nice day, and I didn't, so I sued him.
And Madonna is back in London with her new adopted child. The weird thing for that kid is it's now wearing the clothes it made 2 months ago.
Growing up, I was under the impression that I was adopted. A lot of kids have that insecurity and feel for whatever reason that they were adopted. And I was one of those children. I was about 9 years old. Finally asked my parents. I said, Mom, Dad, I don't know why, but I think I'm adopted, am I? They both chuckled. And my dad said to me, Ha ching chawa haya.
Whenever I think about the past, it just brings back so many memories.
I'll tell you, my wife isn't too smart, you know. One night she went out, some guy stole the car. I took her to see what he looked like. She told me she got the license plate number.
So I watched a football match in Japan. At the end, they started doing martial arts. I said to the bloke next to me, I said, what's going on? He said, there's 2 minutes of ninjury time.
I just don't understand it. Why would you become an Islamic fundamentalist suicide bomber on the off chance you might get 72 virgins when you die? Become a Catholic priest and have them now.
I have a girlfriend. I've been going out with my girlfriend for... sex.
I remember the day the candle shop burned down. Everybody just stood around and sang happy birthday.
I farted in a full lift today, which was wrong on so many levels.
I told my wife I want to die in bed. She said, again?
I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would get really mad if she heard me say that.
In the UK, trousers cause twice as many accidents as chainsaws, which is true. I've had a lot of accidents in my trousers.
Parents have differing views when it comes to dogs. When I was a kid, my parents said we could get a puppy. If we hated it, we could just abandon it. My foster parents, however...
I remember when I was a fetus, I used to sneak out at night when my mother was sleeping. I thought to myself, you know, now's the time I should start stealing some stuff since I don't have any fingerprints.
I had this amazing cab driver. He was driving a black cab. He was whistling, yeah, smiling, clearly having a brilliant time. He said, I love my job. I'm my own boss. Nobody tells me what to do. I said, left here.
Should midgets be paid under the table?
What a neighborhood. Well, the first day I moved in, I asked a cop, I said, how long I walk to the subway? He said, I don't know, so far, no one ever made it.
So I was in this airport, and I said to this woman, I said, she said, no, sir, this is the check-in desk.
Someone came up to me outside and went, I thought you'd be younger. I said, I was.
I was involved in a one-night stand that went horribly wrong. We've been married 3 years now.
I know I'm ugly. I went to a freak show. They let me in for nothing.
My girlfriend says I'm afraid of commitment. Well, she's not my girlfriend. She's more a wife.
I'm in the changing rooms at the gym. I'm always embarrassed by the fact my penis is so much bigger than everyone else's. But then, in fairness, it is erect.
There's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot.
But what if dolphins don't want to swim with retarded people?
I tell you, folks, with me, nothing comes easy. You know, I can't lose any weight. I tried jogging. I keep running into restaurants.
I've got no problem buying tampons. I'm a fairly modern man. But apparently they're not a proper present.